Hello, how's it going, everyone? Today, I'm going to talk about the 6 main reasons that I'm bullish on Alibaba after its earning. And if this is your first time on my video, please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications for the next video. Also, if you haven't watched the video that I made for Alibaba last time, you can go back to that video and watch the previous video that I made for Alibaba. And today I'm going to talk about the reason that why I'm still bullish on it. Okay, the first reason, let's look at the target price. There's still 21 Wall Street analysts and the average price still sitting at $183, and right now Alibaba are sitting at $107. So that could provide 80% of the upside from this current price. And the Wall Street analysts are still bullish on it, and they still forecasting that there's still 80% upside from this current price. That's gonna be a reason. So the second main reason is, let's look at their previous earnings. They announced that they would buy back their stock. So they would upsize the buyback program from $10 billion to $15 billion through 2022. So what's that mean to you guys is the outstanding shares is going to be shrinking. It's going to be decreasing. So the share that you're holding that should be having more values, right? Because less shares outstanding out there in the public. They are using their money that they have to buy back the share. It's going to be less shares out there trading. Choose to have $15 billion to buy back their stock. So that is one of the really good benefits for the shareholder. Less outstanding shares out there is better for the shareholder. On the opposite side, if a company do an equity offering, that would dilute your share, right? A opposite of equity offering. So they buy back the share. It's good for the shareholders. And number 3, this is really interesting. You know, one of the biggest investor, Charlie Munger, is doubling down his positions on Alibaba. He's very bullish on the investment in China, and he's truly believing in Alibaba's business. As big investors as him, he knows what he's doing. And sometimes as a retail investors, we need to follow the big guys, the big money. It doesn't matter you're an investor or you're a day trader. Follow the trend is always the best way to do. Like those big guys, fund managers and big investors like Charlie Munger, is the big support for the stock, right? So you want to have a lot of big fund that is holding up the stock price, right? And you want to have big investors with long-term visions in the company and invest the company in the long term, so that way that you would not see the price volatility when you see hedge fund or big guys selling off, and that's how you see the stock price tank after that, right? So you see big guys like Charlie Munger is holding a lot of shares, still doubling down, and this is the uptrend signal, okay? Okay, number 4, let's look at the technical analysis. And we touched $100 on its earning day, and rebounds real quick to $108, closing at $108 on Friday. That is a really quick rebounds. You know, touch the bottom, rebounds back. As you can see the chart right here, that it shows you that $100 is a good support level. For the long-term investor, look at the $100 level. Alibaba is setting the bottom. You know, every $10 are a strong level of support or resistance at Alibaba, okay? So the next support is always at $100, okay? If it broke $100, then the next support you will look is 90, right? But right now, as you can see, a strong level at $100. And if break through 110, the next level would be 120 and 130, okay? And right now, looks like Alibaba would reversal to the uptrend based on what we're seeing right here, that you see heavy volume buying the dip at $100. And number 6, let's go look at the financial for this current earnings. See if it makes sense for the stock price to be $180 like what the analyst is forecasting. So based on the earnings and the guidance of last quarter, and Alibaba actually beat its forecast, okay? It actually beat its expectations. Let's look at their revenue. Their total revenue year to year is actually growing at 10%. You know, 10% is not a huge number for a growing company. You know, it's not bad and it's not too great, right? But you think about this, they also using the money to buy back their stock, right? But let's look at each sector of its revenue. So let's look at China commerce, which is 70% of its whole total revenue, right? It's increasing 7%. But let's look at their cloud business. Their cloud business is still a really new business, right? So it's growing 20%, which is 8% of its total revenue. And the international commerce, this one is really important, right? This is what they do the expansions on, right? It's scoring at 18%. It's 7% of its total revenue. And this is some great numbers right here on its international e-commerce business. And also look at their cash flow. The free cash flow is actually decreasing 34%. But let's look at their cash real quick. So their cash are still remaining about the same comparing to last quarter. Like, let's conclude their financial real quick. As you guys all can see that the China e-commerce is 70% of its total revenue, is growing 7% year to year. That's all depending on like the China's GDP and how China's economy is doing during this slowing down term on COVID, right? So the adjusted EBITDA for this quarter looks like decreasing quite a bit, but they are working on it, and they're having Taobao and they're having Taocaicai, and to improve their operations, to get those sectors are moving. So on their international commerce. So this part, I want to expand this part to talk to you guys more, and this is a very good opportunity for Alibaba to expand its business. And this is number 6 I need to talk to you guys about, the international commerce, right? I'm going to play a video from Alibaba's website. They talk about Alibaba International Commerce and how they grow their business and how they're growing their annual user to 300 million consumer users. Year to year is actually growing at 37% on their user basis. And stay to the end, guys. Watch this video and hope you guys enjoy this video. But I will have more video talking about Alibaba coming up soon. I will give you guys more updates on Alibaba's investments. And make sure you subscribe and like and turn on your notifications, okay? And stay to the end, guys.
How do you shop for products from brands that are not available locally? It usually involves navigating confusing foreign websites and waiting for months for your order to arrive, or hanging on until your next trip abroad. In China, consumers have an insatiable demand for high-quality products from overseas. That's why cross-border e-commerce has become its own shopping channel. All consumers have to do is to go to cross-border e-commerce platforms where they'll find a smorgasbord of international products, all in one place. How does that work? I'm Alizila's Jing Wang. Let me take you inside the world of China's online shopping. Think of cross-border shopping as browsing the world's shelves. Enter Tmall Global, Alibaba's destination for 29,000 international brands. Besides the fun of discovering new products and easily adding them to your shopping cart, Tmall Global can deliver these products to Chinese consumers fast. How is that possible? Well, many of these international products are already sitting in bonded warehouses across China, where they're ready to clear customs and ship to consumer within days. On Tmall Global, mom, baby, and beauty products are usually the most popular categories in cross-border shopping. But suppose shoppers don't know exactly what they're looking for. In that case, Chinese consumers can discover the latest trends across different categories, from fashion, home decor, and specialty food through Tmall Global's curated experiences. Here, I'm at Tmall Global's Country Pavilion channel, taking a shopping tour around the world. From North America to Europe to Asia, discovering the finest local products. For unique fashion pieces from California, Revolve is my go-to place. Here, I'm browsing a social media feed about a California-style swimwear within Revolve's Tmall Global store. I can purchase the item immediately without leaving this page. I was browsing a consumer's unboxing video when I discovered GHD's hair straighteners from the UK. When I was checking out the new product launch channel called Heybox, I found this, the latest camera from Japan. Sometimes I can take a shopping tour overseas, such as this Japanese vintage luxury shop via live streaming. I can ask the host to show me the pieces I'm interested in without getting on a plane. For whiskey connoisseurs, there is even a dedicated channel to learn about Japanese whiskey culture. You do not have to wait until your next trip to Japan. You can have your drink of choice shipped to you within a few days. With abundant selections and timely delivery, Alibaba's Tmall Global is bringing a world of goods to Chinese consumers at home.